Hello, I just got out of my morning training and it was about 2 hours long this morning, and now I just have to go on American Red Cross and do CPR training and get that certification. And then I just have to email them the results and they'll pay for it. So I am going to be CPR certified. And then I have to try and see if their training website is going to let me in, because it wasn't letting any of us in this state. And so they said to just try it later today, and if we're able to, we're supposed to get some training done online, but otherwise we will be able to do it tomorrow, they said. So I am just taking a little walk now. I was expecting training to go for a couple more hours before we were dismissed. I knew that we had to do some online modules on our own today, but I didn't realize that the in-person portion of training today was going to be so short, because it was only from about like 8 o'clock to 10. Sorry, it was from 9 o'clock to 11. It's 11:10 right now. We had different states in the training, and so they kept saying different time zones. And so I got a little mixed up. So for some people, it was 8 a.m. to 10, but for us, it was 9 to 11. I'm really excited. I am going to be a direct support professional, and I think I'll do well with it. Anyway. I just finished working out a little bit over there at that outdoor gym, and I'm gonna continue my walk. It's really nice. I'm just gonna show my walk. We're on the Chippewa River Trail. I'm not really gonna talk because I'm just enjoying the scenery. Hopefully you can too. Hello, I just got out of training and it is 5:10 p.m. So I was at training from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I never once clocked out for lunch because I never really stopped doing the training on the computer. Except for like 5 or 10 minute breaks where I quickly ate my food because honestly, I just had to heat it up in the microwave and eat, so it really doesn't take much longer than 5 or 10 minutes, I think. But, and then like randomly having to go to the bathroom. But I really do not like how my hair looks right now. Anyway, 4th day of training went really well. I've got about 24 hours of hours this week so far. Which, if it had been the full 9 to 5 every day, it would have been about 32 hours at this point. So it's like less than what I thought I was going to get, but at the same time, I've enjoyed the early release and stuff. Especially the other day where we got let out after like 2.5 hours. I was really tired and I was really crashing. And so I was very pleasantly surprised when they were like, all right, we're all good to go. Just work on things tonight if you can. So I'm not really complaining too badly about not getting as many hours as I thought for training. Everyone is super friendly. I feel like this is going to be a good place to work. I've kind of had to force myself to accept things at my last couple of jobs, and I've had to force myself to see the good side and ignore things that bothered me. And this job so far, just through the training process alone, I feel a lot more confident and I feel a lot better about the way that they do things. And like, I don't feel like the training I've gotten before at my last couple jobs was really significant. And it really felt like the only reason they even bothered with it was because they had to. And so like the only reason they do the training is just to say that they got it done because they have to. And this place actually puts the time and effort into making the training understandable and interactive. And they slow down when there's issues and when people have questions. And they actually address things like concerns or problems that people are having. And they actually address them properly and get them taken care of instead of saying over and over again that they're going to get to it and then claiming they forgot so it never gets done and all of that kind of shit. Like, it's a lot better than the last couple of jobs that I've taken. And I'm not having to force myself to like see past the bad and to like see the good, because it's just felt pretty decent so far. Like, I've enjoyed it. Obviously, like, you know, I get kind of tired and stuff. And training can be kind of like repetitive and a little boring, but the people who set us up for training are super friendly and helpful. The people who have like guided the training have been super friendly and helpful and professional. And I just feel very optimistic. I don't know what that person was doing or what they said, but I'm feeling very optimistic about this. I'm hoping that I can maintain a positive attitude, and I'm just hoping that I can make this work out. Like, I'm hoping that I can be a good fit. I'm hoping I can do well, because so far I really like what I've seen. And I kind of am out of things to say. So I guess I'm out of things to say. I am just excited and looking forward to growing up a little bit, honestly. I guess the last thing I'll say, I've been kind of unwilling to take a job that required this kind of training, and I've also been kind of unwilling to be patient. And so the first job offer I get, I jump at and whatever. And with the last couple of jobs winding up the way that they did, I decided to take more time in this job search and to be more picky myself. And so it took me like 3-ish weeks to really find this job. And then it took another week or so to like get set up to start paid training. But I think it's worth it. And we have struggled a bit the last couple of weeks because of that. But from here on out, I don't think we should be struggling anymore. And I'm happy that I did take the time like I did this time, because I really need to stick with something at this point, and I just have a really good feeling right now.